All right. Oops, not that one. We want this one. Streaming default. See how that looks. Not terrible. Gotta pull that in just a little bit there. There you go. Better. All right. We're playing games and not working too hard tonight. So if anybody wants to hang out with me, you can. If you want to ask me questions about Systems World, I will talk about it. Let's see if we can't pick on this. I didn't think this had loaded up all of my guys. So we're on the new game. We need to go to the other zone, the Abyss. And now we got to see if we can beat it with some of our guys. So we're going to try to beat it with the guys that we know best. So I'm going to start, and then if anybody, again, wants to talk Linux or any of that kind of stuff, let me know. I am just going to play some video games for a little bit. Had a lot of work this week, so, you know, not working too hard. But if anybody wants to talk about the labs, anybody wants to talk about prepping for tomorrow's double drop, we're going to drop down 2 different of our new group Linux Systems Administration stuff. We're going to drop 2 of those down. So if anybody wants to talk about those, let me know. Otherwise, playing gaming, doing some gaming, seeing if we can win. I have not beaten the Abyss yet, so we're playing down in the Abyss mode. See how far we can go. I wonder if Fisherman's around, if he can do that thing where I want to see if we can do that collaboration stuff while we're just messing around here. I wonder what that would look like if 2 people were on a stream. But it's not that big of a deal. Oh, excuse me, we can work that stuff out later anyways, so I will. All that stuff's garbage. Garbage. We're trying to win this thing. So if anybody's here hanging out or wants to talk about Linux, let me know. I've got all that stuff behind this, so we can hop on there. Although, fun fact, my normal internet went out, so I had to jump over to my secondary internet. So that's kind of a fun thing. I can hop in the labs the same way you guys do by remoting in over the internet. But I am essentially, when I'm on my secondary internet, I am remote. I'm remote to my house because I missed the guy. Because I'm on my other internet, so all my home lab stuff is in this other. It's sitting behind me still, but I'm connected through a different internet connection out. So these ones are fun. I should take these, and those I want, and those I want. So save up for them. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, there's a few. I mean, like, I don't know the bosses on this. I don't like that those guys, even if you kill them, their little attack still happens. I think that's kind of a strange behavior that hadn't been in the game before this version. Normally, if you killed something and it was doing like a red line, you wouldn't get hit by it if you killed the creature before. But these guys, they still hit you even if you've taken out their, or even if you take out the line, they still hit you. So it's kind of dumb. Now we're going to attack, and we want range, and that, and that. Now when we roll, we can have a chance at getting better items, more strength, extra damage. Alright, see if we beat level 5. Oh, see if we beat level 5. We need more guns. When you kill those guys, you get more curse. Curse makes harder enemies sometimes show up, but it also gives you a better chance at much nicer items, because cursed items are like twice as good as normal items, but cursed enemies are twice as strong as normal enemies, so there's like a trade-off there. Alright, not too bad. Get rid of that. God, I'm getting garbage levels, or garbage items. I'm not getting a shot at more guns, which is also a problem. There we go, finally. Alright, we'll see if we can survive another level or two without getting any guns. Oh, I thought we had a tree up there. Oh well. Guess not. Yeah, I need more guns. Not enough guns, not doing enough DPS. Need more damage. Alright. It's good enough. Take the dodge. 3-gen. Gun. Fish hook. That. That. And hold on to the gun. Works for me. Good enough for government work. Yeah, that thing's got a lot of hit points. That walrus. That thing has a whole lot of hit points. Probably on the order of over 150. If I had to guess. How many times I just had to hit it. Oh, 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 don't die. Number 1 rule, don't die. Alright. Good enough. Oh, I need to switch over to multi-stream in here just in case anybody says anything over there. Alright, plant, range damage, gun. We will take the penguin because he's cursed. And we'll take the damage. Take that. We'll hold on to that. Maybe we get a cursed gun. Cursed guns are way better than regular guns. So if you can get a hold of them, you do want them. I think this one starts getting hard around level 10 or so, if I recall. None of these levels are too bad, but they're going to start getting pretty rough here in a little bit. So I need this guy to have a little bit better guns. A little more damage by that point. We're doing okay damage, but not great. We heal pretty quick, so that's good. Okay. Grab that. That's okay. Don't want a pumpkin. More harvesting. Oh, we got curse on a gun, so that's good. And he does 27 damage as opposed to 17, so that's like real nice as far as guns go. And if we combine that up, and we can combine that in a little bit and get a cursed, really high level gun. Yeah, fine. I'll take a sunken bell, whatever. And then we'll take that. And that. Alright. See if we can make it, guys. If you have any Linux questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them. Systems, engineering questions, any of that kind of stuff. Let me know. Geez, that cursed guy has a whole lot of hit points. That was a hassle. Yeah, remember, cursed enemies are way stronger than regular ones, so well, that's always a problem. Number one rule, don't die. Take it. Take it. Take that, and... Could have sworn that we had... Take that. Don't want any of that. Take that. We're going to combine these to have a really high level 81 for a cursed gun. Jeez. Cursed epic. And we'll take that. Alright. Let's save up. See if we can't do a little better this next round. I think this is about the time I normally start dying when I've played this character before. Mainly because some of these guys end up doing a lot more damage and being way stronger than I think they are. So, gotta just keep an eye on them. Watch them a little bit. Shouldn't be too bad. Alright, that's a problem. Don't let those guys get too close. In the words of Dylon. Anybody remember Dylon? Yeah, if you don't remember Dylon, you're probably not as old as me. Dave Chappelle's show. Actually, he was making fun of P. Diddy in that sketch, if you don't know. It's kind of funny. We don't want that. Do want more hit points. Better gun. Tentacle. We'll take the bait, even though we have a horde, because maybe it's going to be alright. And we'll take all... We want all these things, so we'll see how we do. Main thing is you got to kill those guys off first. Yep, now they're out of the way, so now I can just deal with the horde monsters. Those first monsters right at the beginning were there because I had picked up a lure, so I made the level harder for the first 10 seconds or so than that had to be. So now we're on to just dealing with a horde of enemies, which is not great, but shoot. Oh, there we go. But I should be able to... Oh, that helped. I forgot about that stupid little bell. That's funny. That was useful, though. That was a useful little bell. I probably would have rather not had to use it, but that's fine. Stay around the outside and survive the wave, and then hopefully we can get something here on this next little part. Alright, take the damage. It's all garbage for right now. What damage? Alright. Well, take broken mouth. Take the Cyclops worm. Take the better gun. Take the wisdom. We'll grab that. We'll grab that for next time. Alright. In case you guys hadn't noticed, we're not working too hard. We're just kind of relaxing after a long week of doing documentation. I do not want to think about the documentation before I go head out and give the training. Oh, some of those guys have a lot of hit points. Jeez. Alright. We're doing alright. Let's go grab our tree. It's pretty good. Alright. Let's get some attack speed, crit, damage, garbage. That stuff's okay. Take that and that. And we'll save that. Still not great. Still not great rolls, guys. Not great stuff going on here. We're not getting all the items that we could get. Definitely could use some better guns. Definitely could use some better just items in general. I guess we're not doing we're not doing bad damage. We're just not doing great damage. Normally I like to clear the screen a little more than I am, but this, I mean, this is not the worst damage. Yeah, we're doing alright, I guess. Guess there's worse things that could be happening to us right now, I guess. That's one way to look at it. Garbage. Garbage. That's okay. Take range. That's good. Nope. Take damage. Take another high level gun. Low level gun. Another high level gun. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Alright, we got another horde to deal with. Let's see if we can not get ourselves overrun here with a horde. Yeah, I guess our damage is pretty good. It's not great, but pretty good. Oh. A good explosion. Unfortunately, it happened so early in the level. I would prefer that not to happen until maybe a little later. But, or not to, oh shit, not to need to happen at all. That would be even better. But, well, I guess on a horde level you can just hope that your guy doesn't get run into too bad. Alright. This guy heals really well, so that's a plus with him. I just need to stay away from everything. So we want celery tea. It's going to give us more XP. And then the next wave, though, enemies are going to have more hit points. So that's dangerous. But that's fine. Maybe we can get something good between here and there. More attack speed is good. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Better gun. Better. Oh, we can't afford them yet. Save that. And go fight next level. That hurt. Oh. That was that was a lot of damage for oh. I took no, that doesn't take double damage. It gives enemies more health. So that's weird. Oh well. All right. Try another run. We'll go. Whoops. We'll go start it with a different guy. Maybe see if do a little better, and then maybe we'll go just do some normal Linux stuff. Let's see. So that was my doctor guy. He's probably my favorite character to play with, but the loud character also has pretty good damage. So he's pretty fun to play with. You always play him with SMGs. That's a pretty good little rule here. And he does pretty decent damage. He's kind of fun. It's fun to play with SMGs. They do not do a whole lot of damage. So, like on some of these other levels where monsters have armor, this is not a number one type activity. All right. Take crit. Another gun. Another gun. Alright. We're gonna need it because these little armored guys are super annoying. Because you only do half damage to them. At least with this gun. Alright. Damage. speed, garbage, garbage, better gun, more guns. Too easy. Take the regen, take the damage, speed, range, garbage, take the experience. Nope. Nothing good. Yeah, I think that guy was gonna hurt me. You can kill either range damage, hit points, more guns, more damage and more enemies, and then distance, range, more guns. Oh, won't run into all them. Alright. Yeah, those guys have a lot more hit points than they should. They also have high armor, so I only hit them for about half damage, which is pretty annoying. One of the more annoying things that they've added into the game. They added that with this DLC. That wasn't in the game before. The damage, the damage lowering by monsters. That wasn't. They didn't have armor that worked like that before this one. So don't want that. Damage, slow. Nothing. Nope. Better SMG for later. Probably want more range damage, so I'll probably save that and then see if we can get it soon. You gotta remember, for SMGs, you only get 1 range damage for every 2 range, or only 1 plus damage for every 2 range damage you have. So it's cut in half on this guy. Or it's cut in half on this gun. And it's not as good. Yeah, it's super annoying. Even if that character's dead, he still gets a shot off. So weird. But, it's fine. Alright. More damage. More harvesting. Better guns. More damage. More range and attack speed. That'll be more damage. Yeah, it's all good. By the way, I think we have a good amount of people still down. By the way, you can see Fisherman said that's what triggered me to go play this. Oh, everybody left. Okay, they were down there doing the messaging a little while. They were doing Discord a little while ago. People were down there studying and working on stuff, so that's all good. That's what Discord's for. Get you guys in there studying, thinking about this stuff. But you also got to take your time off sometimes too, which is what I'm doing. The wife asked me the other day, because normally Friday's date night, and she said, hey, can I go with she wanted to go with her sister and one of her nieces to a Some concert. I feel terrible. I can't remember the guy's name. That might be like is there like a Nickelodeon boy band or something? Probably look it up. Some boy band thing from, I think they were on Nickelodeon before. Some of you guys probably know. But anyways, the wife said she was going to go watch that with her sister. And we'll grab harvesting so we're not negative. Grab that. I don't like being negative on harvesting. More speed, more hit points. Don't want any of that crap. More attack speed. We'll grab more hit points. And that's all we got for now. So let's see if we can't survive a little longer. We're doing okay damage. Pretty okay damage for these guns. Definitely not like good damage for these guns or anything, but okay. It's okay damage. We need piercing, so we hit through. Even though that 10 will become like a 3, it's still fine, because now you're doing damage to the guy behind the one that's closest, which is pretty important. Makes a big difference. Any kind of piercing you can get makes a big deal with these kind of guns. Because it's not that they're not doing enough damage; they're just not hitting the guys behind as well. So alright, we got all that. Try to survive the round. Killing more bad guys. It's good enough. Alright, lure will give us 2 additional loot aliens. We want that. We'll take range, take speed, take more damage. That's all damage. Range. Better gun. And we'll save the better gun for later, and we'll get more range and items flying to us. Or, not items, but the, whatever that stuff's called. Look how much hit points that guy has when he's blue, jeez. So again, cursed enemies have a lot more hit points than regular ones. I think about 2.5 times. But I'm not positive. I haven't played this enough to know. I played the original one a whole bunch. I know a lot about the original one, but not this. This is the Abyssal Terrors. This is a brand new DLC. So I don't know all the pieces of this one yet. Oh, geez, look at that. It's colorful. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing pretty decent damage. I think. Oh, we gotta go take these guys out. We gotta go get their little loot boxes. That's pretty all right. It wasn't a great run, but good. Plus 10 enemy, plus 10%. We'll take it. More crit. We'll take more range damage. Yep, all guns are better now. -1. Yeah, take that. Take that. All our guns are at least blue, which is good. Take more things coming at us, get more experience. More experience. I would take the piggy bank, but I don't know these levels very well, so I'm probably just going to skip that for now. And we want more loot aliens, so we'll take that. Alright. Yeah, our damage is shaping up to be pretty good now. That's starting to be pretty good. I'd still like the penetration, so it goes through, or whatever that's called. I forget what that skill is called, but we would be doing a lot better if we could shoot like through the group instead of just into the group, you know. Alright, now we also need to grab loot aliens when they show up. So we gotta watch for those guys. Don't see any yet. Thought we were gonna have a bunch this level. Oh. Apparently not. Looks like our system's even slowing down a little bit, so that's not good. I am at like no hit points, and I don't think I have any regen either. Alright, we'll take a little bit of regen, because we need it. Less enemies, more enemies. Garbage. pretty much garbage. We want a spyglass for less reroll costs. I mean, just terrible across the board. We're not getting anything. Alright, we got some kind of elite. I don't know what the elite's gonna do to us. Oh, I've beaten this one a few times, I think. I don't think he's too problematic if I keep him where I can see him. I think this guy, you just kind of stay close to him, beat him up. Well, provided the guys don't run into you. All right, we're done with that. Let's do some Linux crap. Do some Linux stuff. We've got our environment pretty well set up. I don't really have much of a plan for what I need to do there, but I do have more that I have to do in here. So we need to do, what's our task for this week? I gotta go look at our where are we at here? So security patching. Let me get this thing out of the way. Move it up here. For this week, we are doing security patching. So package management update. It's super weird that there's no, I just don't understand what is going on with this. Times New Roman. Oh. It's still locked in. There's like something decidedly wrong with these boxes because they do not allow you to. Ah, fuck it. Alright. How do we update? When do we update? Sometimes we remove old unused software. So how we update when we update, removing unused software. And then we can also say hold on, I gotta fix this shit. Let me get a new fucking text box here. That's garbage. Excuse me. You know, if I didn't know that it worked somewhere else, I would think that my tab key was broken, because that just doesn't work in these ones for some reason. I don't have any idea why. In all the world. All right. So package management. Where they last updated. So these are all questions that I'm going to be asking and showing how do we update? When do we update? So these are all things that you got to think about within topic discussion. This is both a, as we think about this, it's both a administration question and it's an engineering question. It's an administration question in the sense of we've got running systems that we're going to keep running, and then it's a engineering question from the sense of we're building new systems. When do we, remove old software? What does it mean to know where our packages are stored and updated? We were talking about some of this stuff earlier, but I'm just kind of codifying it down now as I go. I need to also go to the lab. What are some of the other ones that I have in here? So I have all that stuff. I think all that's fine. System D, RPM. Grubby's not going to work, so I'm going to pull Grubby out of this. Grubby would work in people's home labs, but it wouldn't work on my stateless stuff. So I'm going to get rid of it for this week. This will be DNF. F. Let's say replace. Yum. And advance fine. Place yum with DNF. All lowercase DNF. And let's find next. Place bucket. Although that's not true anymore. This is still YUM. Let's go look at our yellow dog Linux. I haven't looked at that in a while. Alright, get this out of the way. DNF.conf. Oh, I'm on my other network. Oh man. All right, well, let's go see if I can get into my remote home. So, it's the same environment, it's just from remote. Let's see if I can hop into my remote lab to get home. That's funny. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Yeah, that's right. That's all right. If any of you log in remote, does it take a while to come up like that? I don't know if that's a common thing for you guys. Nope. That doesn't look common to me. All right. Well, that sucks. I definitely should be able to connect. Nope. Alright. Well, we won't worry too much about that then. I guess I could jump over my other one, but that's not that big of a deal. A bunch of those are going to be... A bunch of those are not going to work right. Alright. I gotta go figure that out. Guess we'll play more Brotato. Nobody's talking, so either my system's all busted or just nobody's talking, so not really too worried, I guess, either way. We're not working too hard tonight. Yeah, somewhere after we stopped streaming a little while ago, my primary internet went down, so I just hopped over to my other one. They are working in my neighborhood though, but that's still that's still super annoying that would happen. All right. Let's try this guy. This guy's got an interesting little ability to... All we got to do is just build up this one little turret. Just let the turret level up. We don't have to do much. We'll just stay out of the way. We won't collect too much. The turret will collect all the stuff at the end. And we'll see how powerful we can get that little thing. We'll take a few here and there, but we're not going to take too much of the stuff. We're going to let the turret take most of it. Take more engineering so he hits harder. Take a better one of those. Save those. The higher our weapons are, the higher the turret's weapon goes too. So that's kind of a nice little thing. If anybody's got any questions or anything, let me know. We're just playing games. We're not working too hard. We sometimes work a little harder than this, but as I went to go do the working on cleaning up my lab, I realized that I was on my other network, so I'm not even going to worry about it right now. I'll do that later. I'm going to try to get that set up for tomorrow. Try to get all my college stuff done tomorrow, and then Sunday morning I'm just flying out to Hawaii, so that'll be... Take crit. Take another one of these. We'll take some damage. And that's good for now. We want more engineering. We do want more engineering, but we're also going to like level this turret up as much as we can as well. So we'll let that thing go up. Alright. Mostly just let the turret collect all the experience and get stronger. We want a little bit of the experience, but we don't need too much. We'll take hit points. And take that. And we'll take that. And we'll save those. Save that too. Those are all good. I figured I'd try to be a little more serious, but then guess that wasn't in the cards for the night. Man, that thing's hitting way harder. Those things have way more hit points than they did on the older version of the game. Those leeches, those things were not nearly that problematic in the old version of the game. Those leeches were not nearly as strong. Alright, we're playing serious game. Then we'll might have to get my network back up before I continue trying to do any work around here. Damage. More engineering. Don't care. Better gun. And attack speed. So we are trying not to take too much of the stuff on the ground. We leave that for the turret to take. We take a little bit of it, but we don't want to take too much. Take more damage. Score the fish hook. All garbage. Alright. Take damage. One of those, take that. Get the fish hook the next round if we can. Regen. Get the fish hook. Can't buy anything else. when that gun or when the turret gets a little more leveled up, he's gonna start shooting 2 bullets at a time. So, Morrison, how's it going? We're not working too hard today. You probably see that, but thanks for the resubscription. Oh, geez. Hopefully this stuff's useful to you. Not this necessarily, but other stuff. We're just messing around today. Oh, screw it. I'll take the stupid penguin. Take that. Get a better slingshot. Get a better engineering. Alright. On the next level, I will get that better slingshot, and then I'll merge it so I have a level 3. I do want to keep a hold of a few little slingshots, so I probably should start getting them, and just because it's good to have a couple. So, and apparently that guy touched me even though it didn't look like he did, so that's fun. I got that going for me. Well, it definitely looked like that guy touched me. Sometimes I play this game real dumb because I'm not really in it. But I do need to pay a little better attention here. Or they'll kick me out of the Brotato Gaming Association. I'm just kidding. It's just me and Fisherman in there. I don't think anybody else is in there. Actually interesting. You know, it's funny. I was not seeing chat. That is wild. I need to refresh chat or something, because in the multi-stream side, I'm not seeing chat at all. So, that's weird, man. That's sorry, guys. Where are my teeth? And then diamond. Yeah, sorry, guys. I missed it. I missed all that chat. It wasn't anything. Systems engineering internship. Nice. Now I'm seeing chat. Yeah, where are my teeth? What's your questions about the program? Sorry, I don't even know. Hold on. Maybe I'm not. Hold on. I need to pull a couple things up. You can ask me questions though, but I need to go pull some stuff up and put it over here, because for some reason I'm neither seeing Twitch chat nor on the YouTube side. So yeah, again, I thought you guys just weren't talking to me. That is kind of funny to me, but no, it's not completely. Let me answer that question here. 1 second. It is not completely based off of Rocky, but it is rel based. So if you're doing the Linux Systems Administration course with us, there is yeah, sorry guys, I missed some of this. And Surge over on the YouTube side, the game is called Brotato. It's pretty fun. They just dropped a new DLC a minute today. So, damn Vagabond guy on D5. Yeah, Fisherman, I haven't beaten this thing on 5 yet at all. If you're talking about in the new mode, I haven't beat it on 5 at all. Where are my teeth though? You said hold on. Oh, God, this fucking thing just puts all these like I only have this much chat space, right? And it's like, hey, add stuff, this and this, and then it's like barely Fisherman's thing, and I'm like, come on, guys, like, leave it how I have it. All right, so where are my teeth? So is this based solely off of Red Hat Rocky? So DNF package. So yes, but for a reason. Rocky because we have that in the lab, and DNF and rel type stuff because rel is the most prominent. Like rel pretty much dominates. I mean, if you were to tell me, hey, I want to be, well, it's a little weird because Windows is just Windows, right? But if you tell me you want to be a Linux sysadmin, I would tell you, well, you probably should spend some time with rel. You don't have to, but I mean, it's a big part of it. SUSE, or what's SLES, which is SUSE Linux Enterprise Server, is SUSE. Anyways, it's that's pretty good too. And Ubuntu is kind of up and coming, but I wouldn't say Ubuntu has more than 3, maybe 5% of like the space that I've seen. But I mean, look, guys, I've only been the places I've been, and I've only like looked for jobs. I mean, I've been looking for jobs for like 20 years in that space to kind of help my college students and stuff out. But yeah. So where my teeth, I mostly did it because then we could have one standardized environment. That's mostly why I did it. Also, you guys want to hear something funny? Where's Fisherman? Fisherman still here? Fisherman, you're going to think this is super Chad, and you're going to like this. I am bringing this microphone, my Blue Yeti. I need to get the... Oh yeah, here he is. Here he is. This bass is heavy. This is like a heavy-duty bass for this guy. I'm gonna bring this with me. I'm gonna set this up in the facility. Like I'm gonna be using my Blue Yeti microphone because we're gonna be recording the training the whole time. So, well, Fisherman, you're not taking a real break because I'm playing it. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I had it over on multi-chat and I couldn't even see chat, so I completely apologize, guys. I have been shitbagging it up this whole time. Fisherman, we did have some questions earlier. I think somebody was asking about your bot, and I was telling them to go watch your streams. And then somebody, and the bot wasn't working, but it looks like you got that part fixed. So, we're gonna take armor because I just haven't been playing like that, and I probably should. We're gonna combine it to get a level 3, which will be super useful, and we'll save some life, and we'll go to 7. All right, let's see how this goes. Wait, what did you say? Are you talking about the Restream IO change to layout? No. Fisherman, no. I'm talking about in the Discord. The bot was down earlier. And then somebody was asking I don't know. They were just asking something about AI earlier, and I was like, you should ask Fisherman anything to do with AI. I said just go and go hang out. Go hang out there for sure. Use Restream. No, I've been using my restreaming. Well, as far as what we would call restreaming, I guess, is actually just I'm gonna move this over. Is just inside of, I have Streamlabs desktop, so I pay the $7 a month or whatever. I mean, they charge it all at once at the end of the year, so I think it's like $80. But I did that because when they first opened up, you could stream to both. I did a few YouTube streams, and I was like, this isn't really that big of a deal for me, so I didn't do it anymore. And then I streamed a few just to kind of keep archives, and then that's when that one like kind of blew up in April, and I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll keep doing this. I wasn't going to keep doing YouTube. There wasn't any real reason for me to. But I do think more serious people come to YouTube. No offense to people over on the Twitch side. Hold on a second, guys. I need water. All right. I'm back. I mean, my fridge is right behind me. I just needed to make sure that... Okay, good. All right, let's play some Brotato. Yeah, this thing, though, like, I forgot how heavy this bass was. This is probably, like, 3+ pounds, 4 pounds, so it's pretty good. All right, I got to ask a question. Which recommendation for the first Linux cert, RHCSA or LPI? Just girl in tech, I would say do your RHCSA. I mean, if you're just talking getting into the industry. Fun fact, I don't have any certs that are Linux based. All of my certs are security and other stuff because I've just always kind of done Linux, so I never got any of the certs. So I mean, wear my teeth during all my chats. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was completely blind earlier, but now I'm doing a lot better. And let me go over here. Yeah, multi-stream still isn't showing up for that, so I'm just gonna watch Twitch chat over here, or I'll watch YouTube chat over here and Twitch chat down here, I guess. So that'll be my way of doing it. All right, let's kill some more bad guys, and we're doing it with slingshots, which is just arguably one of the most brutal ways to just kill something, just slingshotting it to death. That's pretty metal, right? All right, so we're gonna those walruses have so many damn hit points, man. That's wild. And when they get powered up like these guys, they have even more hit points. Which I want to kill that guy. Die. We're gonna see how far we can get with this guy. We're gonna see if we can't. I mean, maybe it's only this far if I can't fucking kill a tree. Jesus. All right. Better. Gosh, that was annoying. All right. Yeah, Cuddlingus, we're just hanging out. We'll take enemy can be stronger, and we'll get take our own speed. Take more damage. This is just terrible all around. We'll hold on to this thing because I don't know if they're gonna keep popping it in there. We might as well buy it, I guess. So we're gonna let our guy keep getting leveled up. He will start shooting further and faster the more we let him level up. We do want to level ourselves up a little bit though. It's not like you got to starve your character on this guy. You just have to not get too crazy. Fisherman, if you're still around, did you finish? Have you finished this version of the game yet? Have you finished the DLC stuff? Have you like beat level 20 on this yet? On this one, not the old one. Obviously, we've beaten level 20 on the old one. But oh, jeez. Apparently, to answer that question, that guy can shoot all the way across. I was wondering how far that guy could go, but apparently he can just go all the way across the screen as far as he wants. So, so there's that. You know, there's no limit to how far that character can go. Apparently, I thought they had some like charge limit or something, but nope. All right, take the harvesting because we're giving all of our points to the other guy anyways. Take more damage. Oh, that's pretty nice. We'll take more damage, but we'll take more curse too. We'll take that. And I guess we'll just hold on for the rest of this. Normally I'd take these, I'm not making enough gold, so. Oh, everything from beta wipe. Yeah, that's true. When you go over to this side, everything does wipe. Well, my other stuff is still there on the other side. So, like, when you come to this, like, and you switch it over, yeah, those all wipe for this abyss, whatever it is. But it doesn't wipe on your other stuff, or my other stuff didn't wipe. I can show you when I die, which will probably be soon. I'll show you what I mean. Sorry, I ran into that guy because I was drinking and I wasn't looking. So. All right, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Give him all that. That's all garbage. I guess we'll take speed, and then that, and I don't know. Take another slingshot. Oh, now we can level up to a 4 slingshot, so that's pretty okay, I guess. All right, now we'll just try to survive another few levels. This guy's shooting. Is that 3 now? 2 or 3? So he's doing pretty good damage in the middle there. That's nice. When we give him a level 4 slingshot, he's gonna be bouncing stuff all over the screen, so that'll be good. Also, I don't think I've ever gotten this turret to level 4, or to a level 4 slingshot. So this might be one of my better runs right here. We'll see. We will see. We'll see how it goes. Here. Oh, don't let him get me. You almost had me, but I'm very sneaky though. Oh, somebody got me. Sorry. Yeah, I haven't beaten anything from the DLC. My best character though, I can only get to about level 11. So my best character is the Doctor Fisherman, and I just can't even. I can't even. I smoked the game with this guy on the other one, but I can't like amass enough damage. They've changed something where I just don't. I think it would be better if I got piercing. If I could get like 1 piercing, that would be fine. But if I don't get it, then I'm screwed. MBSC. I've never played it with MBSC. No. Let me look at that real quick. I have not seen. Model-based systems engineering. I mean, it looks interesting. Permanent public usage by a book by A. Wayne Wymore. Same name. When was it first released? I've never seen this. It would be interesting to go read some of his work. It looks like he published a paper or 2, and I do a lot of paper writing nowadays as an engineer and as a. But no, I have not looked. I have not looked at this. Where is? BSC. Siemens uses it, at least, maybe. Reject all your cookies. Carnegie Mellon teaches on it. I mean, I'm all fine with modeling things. I think having a market, a modeling language is important. UML is a very common one, but I don't know. It looks like they contrast it with UML. Nine types of diagrams. All right. Activity. Let's see. Okay. Activity. Block. Doesn't exist. Package. Okay. Requirement. Sequences are fine. State machine, fine. Case. Okay. And this is UML, so they're over there, but they're doing that. Yeah. That's, I mean, it's interesting. No, but I haven't used this directly. I've done a fair amount of UML and other drawing. Like, you guys gotta remember, I'm not like directly an architect. I do a lot of proof of concepts. I do a lot of drawing of things, and for me, a lot of times I do a lot of my flow is almost always from top left to the right or top straight down, depending on what I'm trying to draw. Sometimes I start at the middle left and then I go up, like if I'm entering a system and going through it. But I am not. Yeah, I mean, I've never been in a position where I really need to do like a standardized drawing. I do a lot of drawings that look similar to each other, and I think that is good for how you train people, and I think that's good for how you work in general in a company. But like, yeah, I don't have. Yeah, this looks interesting. I'm gonna leave this up. You said there's a book, which it sounds like. Where was his book? I saw the guy's name. A. Wayne Moore. Model-based systems engineering book. Wayne Wymore. Ah. Is this open? I mean, oh, it's Google Books. Google Books. All right. I'm okay with all of these things. I think I get what he's saying there. Okay. We do all those things, inputs and outputs. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's got some good. I mean, this would be a good base of terminology, I think, for engineering. Also, he has some set theory, which is important for people. If you don't know set theory, you got to learn it, right? I think you need to know set theory for any type of engineering. And that's just an inclusion and exclusion. Like, can you draw a Venn diagram of set theory as far as that goes? Yeah, I think this is just life cycle, requirements, concept, build. This is a lot like the PPDIOO. System test integration, operation support modification. I mean, it's a different type of model than I've ever used, but it's very much like anything. If there's like I imagine with some of those I don't want this anymore, but I imagine with some of these, like their council, they standardize a lot of these into how they deployed. So that does look interesting to me. That does look like something that maybe I'll look into for our stuff's all garbage. For when we do our systems engineering part of that, our group, because we're doing systems admin now, and then we'll do systems engineering next. But I was just gonna do it on my normal, everything off the cuff like I normally do. I'm just kidding. I'll formalize it down to systems engineering. My background in communications means that I try to boil most things down to communication theory, which I believe that all systems are there just to communicate anyways, so that works well with kind of like my theory about things. If you guys have never seen my... Do I have that drawing somewhere? I do have that drawing somewhere if you guys want to see it. So let me get out of this for a second. Our presentations and then our networking. So if we're just talking about like networking primer, if you guys have never seen this real quick, let me just show you this. Some of you have probably seen this, but let me move that up so you guys can see it. Oops, move it up so you guys can see. Okay, this is the crux of how I think of pretty much most systems that I build or design. You got a sender, a receiver, a message, a medium, and noise. Those 5 things must exist for communication to occur. Every problem in between systems boils down to this. If we're talking rockets talking back to Earth, if we're talking ants talking to other ants with chemicals, it doesn't matter. This is how the simple communication model works. There's a what's called the human communication model, which has a 6th one, so 6, and that is there's a feedback loop. That's what we call an effective communication model. But the simple communication model, for communication to occur between any things, you need a sender, receiver, message, medium, and noise. And the sender encodes a message to travel across a medium where it's affected by noise until it's decoded on the other side by the receiver. The protocol must exist. The sender and the receiver must exist. A message must exist that's encoded by the protocol. A medium must exist, and a noise is always present in the system. So it doesn't have to exist, it just does. There's never been a noiseless system in our universe. We don't know of one. Even when you go to observe photons, something happens to them, right? There's no noiseless system in our environment that we know of. So it's never been found. So anyways, so that's how I boil things down, Morrison. But that does look like an interesting study. I probably will give that book a serious read. All right, let's kill some monsters. Let's kill some of these jerks. Don't want any of that crap. I'm not trying to work too. I literally thought nobody was just sitting in chat. So that's actually kind of funny. I'm glad you guys were kind of hanging out, even though you didn't see me, even though I wasn't responding to anybody. But now I got chats up so I can see what you guys are talking about. So sorry about that. But I was starting to think like, man, I have like nobody hanging, and that's pretty rare. Doing this long enough that normally we have at least a couple people in here. Jeez. So required in a lot of. Oh, I didn't know that they were part of DoD stuff. Okay, yeah, if that even gives me more reason to go look at it. That's all garbage. Take that. Damage. Better guns, more harvesting. Alright. Fisherman, if you're with me, I'm beating it this time. It doesn't matter what they throw at me, I'm going to win this one. You don't have to believe me, but I'm winning this one. Also, I don't normally stream this late on Fridays because it's normally date night. But I was saying earlier that my wife wanted to go hang out with her niece and her sister. So that's where she's at. There was some Nickelodeon boy band or something that they all wanted to go hang out and see, and I was like, all right, whatever. Go have fun with that. I mean, I guess it could have been worse. They could have asked me to go with them, and then it could have been worse. I could have wanted to go with them. Just kidding. I did not want to go with them. All right. And there's nothing wrong with a boy band, I guess. It's just not for me. All right. We're doing kind of low damage, but I mean, this guy makes up for it in the first 10 levels. So if we don't start catching up on like the damage curve, we're going to get crushed here in a little bit, which is what's been happening with this guy. But his guns do have really poor scaling of damage, so like these are not great guns. They're just they're effective up to like level 20 normally, but they did make the second version. This game's a lot harder now than it was, I think. But that might just be because I don't know all the monsters as well. Tree harvesting, armor's garbage. Armor's normally really good, but on this guy you only get half armor, so you don't take armor. That doesn't really matter that much. That's not worth it. Not worth it. You know, one of those things. Alright. See how we're doing. Alright. Let's see. We can survive a few more levels. Oh, I should have went for that guy. I didn't even see him. Alright. More damage. More hit points. Take that dumb little guy. It's all garbage. Ah, fuck it. I guess we'll take that. Normally that's really good, like, but later on, and I'm not getting enough damage, so I can't take it. I'm not doing enough damage yet. Alright. Gotta stay away from those guys while they charge around. They have been pumped up in this version of the game. They don't do more damage, they just have way more hit points than they used to have, so like it takes longer to clear the screen of them. Alright. That's pretty good. I guess we got that right. That's garbage. Regen. Tree. Just all garbage. Fuck it. Take something. Garbage, garbage, garbage. All garbage. Yeah, just it's so garbage. Oh, you're doing all the old characters first. Nice. Or all the new characters on the old map first. Okay. See, that might be a better route because then at least I know all the guys. This one, like, I know what most of these weaker guys do, but I start getting in the later levels, even with this guy, I don't do enough damage, and you have to clear to these little like spaceship things start coming up, and if 3 guys pile into them, this really powerful enemy comes out, and it's a hassle, and I'm just not doing enough damage. Like I'm not getting any of the old. You used to always get this thing called the strange bullet. Like you'd get that thing a lot, and now I'm not even seeing it. And I won't see it in 10 runs anymore. So they made that thing way more rare. The bandana was already hardly in any runs, and I haven't seen that on this game, like since they updated it. So I don't even know. Like they made piercing a lot less common. So. Also, you know, it's kind of funny is I was rewatching. I get on kicks of like horror movies sometimes, well, often, and I was rewatching an older movie called Predators, which surprisingly had Adrian Brody in it, and like I wouldn't have, ever thought he was a tough guy, and he's one of the guys that gets sent to this little alien planet. I've seen it before, but I was rewatching it, and if you take away the original 2 Alien and Aliens, I think that's the best one. I really do. Like it's got all the characters. People get killed. People survive. People do some stuff. I think it's probably the best one of. I just watched Alien Romulus and I almost turned that thing off. That thing was. Ugh. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. But if you go watch that, tell me if you like it. I guess. But it was not the movie for me. But I think I told you guys, my wife told me I'm no longer allowed to just say a movie is the worst movie I've ever seen. She wants me to build a ranking system because I always call movies the worst movies ever. And she's like, they can't all be the worst. And I'm like, some of them can. And I wouldn't call that movie the worst movie ever. It's just pretty bad, if you ask me. Although that's coming from a guy who I didn't even see any ads for Alien Romulus. I just saw it on Amazon and I was like, $30? I got $30 to spend. Yeah. You might say, you just wasted $30 on a movie that was terrible. Yeah, I know. But I wasn't going to go see it in theaters, and I wanted to see a horror movie, so I gave it a shot. And it was not worth $7, let alone 30. But whatever, it is what it is. Also, I can't watch. You guys might wonder, like, do you watch horror movies with the wife? My wife really can't do horror movies. She doesn't like horror stuff, so I got to watch them when she's not around. She doesn't mind me watching them. She just doesn't want to watch them, I made her watch something the other night. And she had never. My wife. This is really funny to me. This actually might be funny to some of you. We watched. I made her watch Deadpool the other day, the new Deadpool. And I was like, "Oh yeah, remember when Blade did this?" And she's like, "Who's Blade?" And I go, "You're effing with me right now, right?" And she goes, "No, who's Blade?" And I go, "Remember the guy who stood up?" I don't want to spoil anything of Deadpool, but he's already been in the preview, so I think you guys know he's in it. But anyways, she goes, I didn't even know who that was. And I'm like, so like your kid grew up like loving comics and watching all the Marvel stuff and you didn't know who Blade was? She'd never seen Blade before. So I made her watch Blade the other night and it gave her nightmares. Not because it was scary. She just said, I can't watch weird stuff before sleep. And I'm like, oh, well, that's weird. So anyways, the wife can't do Blade, apparently. And also she didn't know who Blade was. So I was like, so wait, we watched that whole movie and you didn't know who Blade was? He's not like a prominent character in it, but he's in the new Deadpool, And he's got a very kind of iconic line for him. Oh yeah, this guy's annoying, but he's not too bad, or he hasn't proven too bad for me yet. Not yet, anyways. I mean, he might finish me off here. I don't think this guy's killed me yet. I think some of the other bosses have killed me, but I don't think this guy has. So, I mean, his environment might kill me, but I don't know if he's going to. Nah, I got him. It's just, man, That was more of a hassle than I wanted right there. Yeah, these stupid little things start popping up, and you've got to go gun those things down, because the guys that come out of those are almost as bad as that boss is. So look at this. I'm not even doing anywhere near the damage this level needs to clear it. So I'm not doing well on the damage side of things. Not for this character. This character is normally like a really high damage character. Garbage. Literally the worst item in the game that's red. Okay, thanks. Just fucking garbage. Just all over the place garbage. I got 2 vigilante rings, which is really good, but I mean everything else I have is garbage. Ah, finally, the one thing I really want. So maybe we'll not die on the next level for once. All right, let's see. All right, I'm done complaining. Let's see if we can't do a little better now. Now that we have all the damage, or all the piercing that I want, and all the damage should be building up that I finally want to. So maybe I can quit complaining for a minute. Yeah, Fisherman, I don't know if you're still around, but yeah, I was directing people your way earlier. So go get all your AI stuff from that guy. That's your AI hookup over there. He can't hear me, guys. He's playing Brotato too hard on his other screen. That's funny. I put some stuff up in Discord the other day. Some of you guys might have been wondering what I was showing you. Like I said, I was bringing some stuff to Hawaii with me. I picked up a like a second little monitor that it's just got one little arm that kind of like lays out like this, so it's like one leg almost, and then it stands up, and then you just hook it up. But it's a real monitor, so it's kind of nice actually. I'm gonna take the stupid piggy bank. One range, one dodge. No way less XP. Garbage. Fuck it. All right. I'm just gonna save our money because we got a piggy bank now, so now we make more money. We're just gonna save it. We're doing a lot better damage than we were. So I guess I don't have anything good to complain about right now. I'm doing fine, I guess. So I'm not gonna say this could be the run because I think I've been to level 20 a few times, and I don't think I survived long enough to even figure out what the bosses are doing. Because when you play this on level 5, you have both bosses to fight at the end, and I'm pretty sure I've never even figured out what the bosses are doing. So we should be, I think for right now, yeah, we're doing pretty good damage now. So we just gotta let it bake for a little bit, get our hit points a little higher. Keep our damage and our crowd control up, and we should be all right. Crowd control, we got pretty decent damage through enemies, so we're doing good AoE type damage. That's pretty all right. All right, and we're getting more damage each level. We'll take that. Take more crit. Garbage. I'll take that. Screw it. Ooh, red medical gun. Take it. Take it. Take it. Save our money. We're good. All right. Let's see what this... I don't even know what this... oh, yeah. I've been able to beat this guy before. Let's see what the rest of his level looks like. Yeah. Shouldn't be too bad, I hope. Yeah. I've beaten this guy with a little... He's a reverse narwhal. I think. I think that's what he... Oh. I think that's what he's supposed to be, is some type of reverse version of a narwhal. Instead of a thing sticking out of his head, he's got a thing sticking into his head. Jeez. Stop almost dying for no reason. There we go. Alright, he's dead. Gosh, I'm just getting worked over here. If this wasn't the... Like, this guy's the most forgiving character. He heals the fastest, he does good damage, and I definitely deserve to die like 3 times in that fight right there. So, because when he hits you like that, I mean, boss should pretty much just hit you a few times and you'd be dead. So, all right, yeah, it's not the worst run. That's pretty good. I'll take damage, which is fine because my regen's high. Yeah, we'll take it. Take that. More ranged. Crit. So now we're looking for large amounts of... Ooh, that's pretty good too. We don't need fried rice. Any of that stuff. Alright. Let's see if we can save our money for a little bit. I'm okay with taking damage because I heal. My guy heals super fast. So we'll take one damage here and there. That's all good too. Got three things already, so it's nice. Just keep smoking bad guys, staying alive. That's the goal. Stay alive, kill bad guys. We're doing pretty good on. We got 4 treasure chests already, so that's pretty all right. We also get one more, so we get 1 damage for every heal. Oh, where's our engineering at? I'm negative on engineering. Normally that's good, but I don't have engineering right now, so I'm not going to deal with it. I do have luck though, so I do want that. And then this one's okay if you already have your weapons where you want them, but I don't want that because I want to be able to upgrade my weapons still. More range damage. Better guns. And spyglass. Another gun. Crit. We're going to hold on to some money because we don't really need to upgrade too much right now. And we should hopefully get to level 20 on this one. This one should be... Oh, geez, that guy had a lot of hit points. We should have a pretty good run for trying to get to 20 on this guy. And then hopefully we can beat level 20. But, again, we got to be able to handle those bosses, which I don't even know what they do, really. So, I'm probably going to take a lot of damage. Probably get my ass kicked. But maybe we'll live long enough to figure out what they do, and that'll be a good start, I guess. At least. That's the thing that pops out that you don't want to have pop out. So you want to kill those little alien transport things. Super annoying. You gotta get them out of there. Those little guys go into them. Those little guys that are running around with kind of derpy looking faces, not really doing much. That's what they're doing, is jumping in there. All right, we want to kill all those guys for more curse, because curse makes all of our stuff better. Yeah, we'll take wisdom. This is a better version of wisdom than before because it only takes 15 seconds to get back to where you were, and we'll take that. We'll get one in a next tier roll. We're going to get a higher items, and that's all pretty cool. But with this guy, when I go past level 20, I almost always pivot to explosions if I can. But I might just take it now, because even though this guy starts off with so much negative attack speed, you can actually overpower that if you're going into like the later levels. So I'm going to take that anyways. That is probably the best gun in the game, period. Well, I mean, when you get into, like, if you get up to like level 40 and 50, this is one of the best guns, period. And I've only been to level 40 or 50 in the other game. I've never even beaten this one on this. This is the Abyssal Terrors one, so I've never beaten level 20 on this map, let's say, with these characters. But the other one, I've been to level 50. I was actually on level 50 earlier today. I almost took a screenshot and sent it to everybody. I think it was actually level 48, but I've been in the high 40s a few times. But I mostly just do that to see how far I can make my character go. That character was hitting for over 8k a hit, I think. And he only crit, so it was like 8k a hit, but it was all crit. So wasn't the worst thing. Also, if you pivot over into that, you can start taking elemental damage. I don't need elemental damage yet, but that gun scales with both elemental. Yeah, I'm not doing real great with the engineering, so we're not going to do that. We're going to take ranged. Take the potion, we'll take the regen, and then we'll save. Let's see what boss we got. I don't know what boss we're going to deal with here. I have no idea what this dude does. So we're just going to F him up. There we go. That was probably the quickest I finished a boss since they redid the game. That's pretty good. I used to do that pretty regularly to bosses, but not on this version of the game. So we'll see. See how we hold up against the two against the two level 20 bosses. Oh jeez. All right. Gosh, that guy ain't dying either. Say that hit for 29. I think that hit for 29. Alright. This is one of the best items in the game, and it's a sleeper item because it's like, oh, hey, that's cool. So later on in the game when it scales out, and it scales way out of proportion, and you can't possibly keep up with the damage of the monsters, this is the only thing that keeps you in the game right here. So crits deal 10% of an enemy's current health, which means if you're just critting, no monster in the game can have more than 10 hits in them. And for bosses, no boss, if you're critting all the time, if you're critting 100% of the time, which I do typically later on, no boss can have more than 100 hits in them. So that's, the scaling doesn't matter. This reduces scaling to that. So that's one of the best items in the game to get as far as I've been able to get, like in the mess around. Like in the later kind of like high level mess around crap that I do. Let's save our money and see how we do. Well, we will take that crit though on the final. But I want to see if it becomes a corrupt or a cursed one. We'll see how we do. All right. Man, these things got a lot of hit points. Because my guy hits real hard, so those guys all have a whole lot of hit points. If they're surviving his barrages, you know. Alright, we didn't get one more level up. Explosion damage. Hit points. Crit damage. Another piercing through. Another medical gun. We'll take the dodge. Oh. Yeah, we'll take the other nuclear. That's always fun, but not on the bosses. I'm not taking that on the boss level. And the saving the money doesn't matter anymore because the piggy bank stops at wave 20, so there's no real reason to save anymore. This not for the same reason anymore. All right, we want that. Maybe squid seems like it would have been good early in the game, but we don't need that right now. All right, let's see how we do on these bosses. What are they doing? This guy's doing something stupid like this. Let's see if we can kill him before his buddy even gets involved in this. No, we didn't. But he is down. And now we just got to beat that guy up. That's not too terrible. That wasn't the worst thing I've ever done. Alright, now we got to go into the degen rounds, which are anything after level 20. So we beat it. The only reason I haven't officially beaten it, like the game hasn't stopped, is because I'm going into the higher rounds. I always go, I just see how far I can go. So we'll see how far we can go with Curse, because we're going to take Curse and start seeing what kind of degen things we can do to the game. See if we can get into the, you know, higher than 50. That's always the goal. See if we can get higher than 50. I saw Baru the other day get to like level 60, and then he just quit because he's like, I don't need to do it anymore. But he was smoking everything. His guy was hitting for 20k something every hit, and his life was in the like hundreds of thousands. He's always putting together weird builds, but they work pretty well. So, yep. So we won this. Also, it doesn't call it a win until you finish. So, like, I won, but it won't call it a win till later. Ooh. Your highest percent damage and lowest range damage position positive primary stats are swapped when you get the... Okay, so what? And your lowest. So, oh, so they're telling me what they are. I see. My percent damage. So my damage. And my ranged damage are swapped. So I would get 183 range damage, but only... Oh, wow, that's a huge... That's really good. Fisherman, have you seen that? Have you gotten that guy before? I haven't seen that before. That's a... I'm going to take a break on that. I'm going to take a break while that's sitting there. Fisherman, look at that when you get a chance. They're going to swap my damage and my range damage. I didn't see this before. But when they swap my damage and my range damage, I'm going to have 183 range damage, which is going to be massive. And then you got to remember, my damage is going to keep filling up because I have all of those, what are they called? I have all of those, I have 2 of the rings, that vigilante rings. I'm going to take a break real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, I hadn't seen these ones before. Clean up my desk. Got too much mess everywhere in here. I'll be back. Alright. We're going to do some degen levels. They're not really degen levels. Degen levels are, or degen is typically when you're, when you're up late. But I'm not staying up that late tonight, but take it. Couch is garbage. Garbage. That's garbage. Take it points. Take more range damage, because why not? Take another trophy. We'll take that. I wonder how hard my guys are going to hit now. Alright. Normally we wouldn't do the Frozen Heart, but since we've been pivoting over to these and they do extra damage, they're based on their elemental... Oh, let me put myself back on. They do extra damage based on elemental, so we do want this. And we do want to start building our elemental damage. So we'll do that. And then we're going to go back to... Oh, wow. That's going to hit so hard. And we're just going to... This is going to slowly fill up because of these guys. So that's going to be fun to watch. Take more hit points. And more range damage. Alright. And... Don't need any of that crap. Alright. Let's go beat up some more guys on these upper levels. We do not have 100% of our stuff flying at us, so that's okay. We're going to have to go... I do eventually want to get a few more of those geckos so that all of the items fly to me, but we'll do garbage collection for now, I guess. Just collecting the trash on the ground, which is money and experience, you know. So we'll take it. Also, every time I crit and you see that little knife next to somebody, I'm getting an extra material for killing them with a crit, which is going to be bigger the longer we go, because obviously things are going to start getting more expensive and it's going to be harder to buy things. So we'll keep doing that. We're hitting for 1,000. Yeah, I can't wait to see how much higher damage, because our damage is going to start going really high when we get our percent damage higher again. We will pierce through more targets, take more damage, take a scope for even more range damage, and particle accelerator. I don't want nothing to do with that. Garbage. If we could get a hold of an anvil, that would be good, but we don't have an anvil right now. Duplicate the next item you buy from the shop. That'll be great. We will grab this, then we'll grab this, and then let's see what we're going to grab next. We get more damage, so check this out. If you guys don't play this, we get more damage. We got this bloody hand thing. Where's he at? I'm pretty sure I took the bloody hand. Yeah. So for every lifesteal we get plus 2% damage. So if I buy this, it'll give me 8% more damage as well. So definitely more. Oh, well, maybe not 8, but it'll give me more. We'll get more loot aliens on the screen. And get more hit points. Garbage. This one might be good because it helps my other guns, but alright, let's go beat up more enemies. Let's see if we can burn these guys pretty quick. Burned. Alright, that's not too bad. We've had worse days. My guy is like painfully slow right now though, so I don't know why he's as slow as he is, but I'll have to figure that out here. And we're hitting for 1100. It's not great, but it's not the worst I've ever been doing. I remember every 5 seconds that goes higher. So 1197. It also goes higher at the end of our level 1207. We'll want to be hitting for over 10k here in the next 10 levels or so. If we're not, we're probably not getting past level 40. Well, you'd be level 40 if you're hitting for like 5k maybe. I don't know on this one. I just know on the other version. Don't want that. Take that. Don't want that. Nope. We'll take the bell because I don't think we're gonna get that low, but if we do, it's just a nice little gamble. We don't want any of that. More damage. And we'll take this when we can, just so our medical guns are all the way up. And then really what we need is an anvil, or anvil would be good, but we want more crit too. So any of that stuff is good. Oh, and we want whatever gives us, I mean, either the Sidix relic or whatever, or a couple more of the little geckos, because I don't want to run around and collect shit anymore. I just want it to come to me. You know, that's a hassle when you have to go run around and collect stuff. So, all right. Also, it does kind of bug me that my internet went out earlier. My regular line, I had to jump over to my secondary line, but the primary line probably went down because they're working on Cox in my neighborhood, which is one of my two internet providers. My primary internet provider is Cox, so it dropped me out of my home lab environment. So I'll have to go reconnect and do all that stuff here later. Also, I do need to figure out why I couldn't connect into my home lab a little while ago. Well, I guess that makes sense because the lab's down, or the network's down to the lab, but I don't want that to be down when I go into Hawaii because I actually need to connect back to my systems. We'll take more XP. And there's the anvil. The anvil's going to up all my guns, so there'll be 2 levels where that'll just turn those to red. So it'll upgrade, and then it'll start giving me 1 armor every level. And you say, why only 1? Well, because this character only gets half the armor mods, but it's still it's like one of the best items in the game, period. Because it's going to up these to red over the next 2 levels, and then after that it'll just start giving me armor. So that's huge. And then we want those, but we got to beat 2 more bosses. So can we melt 2 bosses real quick before they do whatever? Well, they're mini bosses, but dead. And dead. Alright. We're doing pretty good damage for being past level 20. Wait, is the wife home? I hear a bunch of car doors opening outside, and I thought they were going to be at that concert later, but, well, whatever. They might be here. They're here, good. If not, also good. Also, I definitely spoil my wife because she messaged me and said she wants to buy her niece Aubrey a shirt, and she's like, "It's 2 shirts for 100." And I'm like, "Jeez, 2 shirts for 100?" Said, "Not in this economy." Nah, I'm just kidding. I told her she could do whatever she wants, but it's kind of funny. Elemental damage. We get +1 elemental for every time we get an item that increases elemental, so that's good. Exoskeleton is huge. More speed. We want speed on this guy. We don't need that. Boom, boom. There we go. Oh, did you take Olicron? I got asked that earlier on LPIC or LPI versus the RHCSA. I see more positive results for people from getting the RHCSA. That being said, I don't have any of those certs. I've studied for them. I just haven't ever went and taken them. But let me see here. Greek fire from burning guys. Nah, we're not burning anybody. But I do think like RHCSA probably carries the most weight in the industry. But I also think you can if you have nothing on your resume, I would go get a cert. If you just have nothing on your resume. But if you also don't want to spend time on a cert, which not everybody does, some people don't want to do certs, I would then spend time on a portfolio, like get something that shows that you know kind of what's going on. I'm just wasting money here. All right, well, let's go. Let's kill more bad guys. But those are my thoughts on it. Yeah, if you're asking me which of the certs to get, I would say probably RHCSA is your first best bet. Other things to do, obviously, start proving that you can do the Linux stuff, Linux systems administration type stuff. There's a bunch of ways to do that. There are free certs that we have in our Discord that other people have put together, and we've just kind of compiled a list. And then also there's what other things? Oh well, I didn't mean to get that low on life, but apparently I did. Yeah, you just got to be able to prove to an employer you can do this stuff. So that'll help you get your foot in the door for the most part. Exshunya, I just saw that you were talking to me. Sorry. Hold on. We're going to take more damage. And then we're going to take more speed and dodge. And then we're going to take more dodge with less armor, but we'll get more. And then we want Baby with a Beard. That's going to be awesome. And we'll probably take some more range damage here. Actually, yeah, I am planning on getting an old workstation, set up a home lab. What to keep in mind while doing this, and what sanity checks to do. Exshunyum, I would just tell you, like, figure out your storage early, because storage is the hardest thing to change later. We can change almost anything else we want to later without affecting the server, and storage stuff is probably the most annoying thing. And like, if you carve it all down too small and then you can't allocate stuff, I would tell you probably do logical volume management, because then you can expand the things that you want the way that you want. That's what I would advise, because that's the thing that I tend to have to like rebuild my lab the most for, is for storage type stuff, right? At least that's the kind of things that I think about. Let's see here. How much are we hitting for right now? We're hitting for 2K on at least one thing, so that's good. I think our other things are only at 14. I could have sworn we were just hitting for 2K with one of our guns. 14s. That's still good. That's all pretty good. Oh man, I gotta sneeze. Sorry, guys. Oh, the wife said bless you. Nice. She is home. Alright. We're hitting for a lot. That's pretty good. Hey wifey, how's it going?
Funnel cake.
Funnel cake? What? She got me a funnel cake, guys. Look at this. What is this? Did you bring this all the way back from wherever you were?
Arizona State Fair.
What was at the Arizona State Fair?
The concert Albert wanted to go
What was the name of the band?
Big Time Rush.
Big Time Rush, guys. That's what it was.
It's a Nickelodeon show.
It was Nickelodeon. That's what it was. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to pull this apart with my hands. I don't think I've ever had funnel cake before in my life, guys.
Gosh, that was amazing.
This looks like Indian fry bread with powdered sugar on it.
Yes.
Is that what this is?
It's just fried in little strips.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm gonna pull it apart like a madman with my fingers. Guys, you should see this thing. It looks...
Did walking out some cars.
Okay, Jesus. Julie, I need you to take this thing.
Oh.
This is just a mess.
Okay.
Sorry. Guys, I have gotten this stuff all over me.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you want me to finish it?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm mindful.
Okay.
Guys, I need a break. I'll be back, guys. I have oh jeez, I have powdered sugar all over me, guys.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
I'm from Phoenix. I've never been to Kansas. Never been to Kansas. Never been to Boston in the fall either. Well, now that the wifey's sitting in here with me, I can go back to my little kitty cat. Oh yeah, that does look good. She comes like that. Alright. That funnel cake stuff is pretty good. Alright. Guys, we're not working too hard over here. That thing's garbage for this character. That's fine. Crit. One on crit. Baby with a beard, good. More enemies. We don't need any more medical guns. Don't need any of that crap. We don't want less crit. We do want more dodge. And we will want more dodge and speed with this, and then we'll want more crit and range with that. All right. 2 more bosses. We got to melt 2 more bosses. Oh, I've never even been to Kansas. No, I'm from Phoenix. Lived in Phoenix my whole life, except for when I was in the Army for a few years, and then I spent a little bit of time in Iraq. Other than that, nope. Lived in Phoenix. Spent a little time in Georgia too. Mostly Fort Benning, which I think is called Fort Freedom now or something. I don't know. They changed names of forts, so it's called Fort something. But yeah, I was there from '99 to early 2000s for infantry 1 station unit training, what they call OSUT, O-S-U-T, which is basically a way to say all a bunch of infantry guys hanging out together, partying in the woods with their friends and all their guns. That's what the infantry is. That's what the infantry is. Alright. We want speed. We want that. We want that. We want that. And see how our damage is getting really high again? That's pretty good. We'll take more crit because we'll get more damage. And because the damage just keeps rolling higher and higher with this guy. And we'll take this guy because that'll be good, and that's probably all we need for now. Alright. See how many upper levels we can get to. We're moving pretty quick too. That's good. And then I'll probably have to get off here in a little bit because the wife is here now, so I'll go hang out with her. I don't have your penguin up there because I have the actual camera on, but I could turn off the camera and put the penguin up so people know you're in the room. Huh. But the wife, I don't have the penguin up, but the wife is in the room if you guys want to ask her to tell you any funny stories about me or anything, or ask her how much I love Linux and how many times I've made her buy me pillows that have Linux penguins on them. It's more than one. I'll see if anybody has any good questions for you, wifey. Fisherman got me playing a new game again, so now I'm addicted to video games again. Not too bad though, but I am addicted. That guy's good on other characters. That's really okay, I guess. Take a look. Ah, there's the relic. That's that. Now all I have to do is avoid monsters. I don't have to clean anything in the game up anymore. So that's like one of the best things. Luck, dodge, 1 less lifesteal, but I get lifesteal every level, so I want that. This does elemental damage, so because of that, we're going to take that. And then baby geckos, we don't really need them anymore because of the item we just got, but whatever, we'll take it. All right. Now, here's the thing about this game is when you hit level 30, the bosses you have to fight the 2 original bosses from level 20 again. And then you also have one of those mini bosses involved now too. So the fight gets a little more interesting. I have been melting things, and I'm doing pretty good damage. What's my big hit for? I've got something over 1600. I'm not quite doing enough damage yet, but maybe we'll get enough. So 2600. 2600 is okay. We just gotta do this little dance and stay away from everybody. The little items are all going to come to me, so I don't have to play this close to anybody. 2700 I just hit for. Well, we don't need to be close to anybody. We'll just stay away from everything. Stay on the outside. All the items come to us. Yeah. Highest I saw was 2700. Ah, we love the Grinds magical leaf, and it gives us and then 2 and 2 every level. We love it. More baby geckos and get more stuff. Everything's already flying to us, so it doesn't matter. Take more damage. Take that. Take that. Take that. We're gonna buy. So, see, my guns are doing 200,000 damage, but this gun. Oh, these guns are doing less. That's weird. My medical guns normally don't outdo. Oh, it's because these are shooting so slow. I need to get my attack speed higher. These things are still shooting too slow. So, I'm still gonna get this gun. Roll. We want that. That'll be all our hunting trophies we need. We're gonna take that as well. Roll again because we want more. We get more damage sometimes when we roll, and then we want those. So critical. Nope. I've been to a fair amount of states. All right, we just got to burn somebody. It doesn't matter what it is. We just got to burn something off the map so that we're not, because otherwise you can't win if you're fighting. Okay, there's one down. Burn something else off the map. Again, you just got to get rid of them. No, don't let the darkness close in on me. Oh, I want to live. All right. Take him out, take him out, take him out. Alright. Alright, we beat the boss. So now all we gotta do is stay alive. We beat all 3 bosses. That's the tricky thing. We got a lot of cursed enemies on the screen. I'm still seeing damage that's not yellow, so it's not critting. That's not good. We need to just be critting. We mostly critting, but I'm still seeing some white damage, so that's not good. Take damage. No. It's fine. Alright. We definitely want that. Definitely want that. We definitely want that. Take more life steal for more damage. Don't care. Take that. And now we got to bite. Now you got to beat 3 bosses in the 30s. You got to beat 3 bosses at a time. Mini bosses. But there will be 3 mini bosses on the screen. I got to burn them all. I'll just hope that I stay alive long enough to not deal with whatever BS they're doing. Alright, 2 of them are down. Alright, all of them are down. Good. Alright, fair enough. So, wave 31 is pretty much done. I just gotta clean up now. But, nice thing, I don't have to go run after the stuff. I just gotta avoid whatever BS the enemies are trying to do. All right, wifey, how was the show?
It was great.
It was great.
I mean,
Yeah.
It was no New Kids on the Block, but
It wasn't New Kids on the Block. Fair enough. We want the spider. Take another baby elephant. Take more attack speed. Attack speed's the main thing that's going to make these guns better, because they're just going to really rip. Oh wow. We're gonna unload all of these for those, because when we sell them, we'll get 318. The one that we wouldn't sell, I had one of my medical guns was cursed. I don't know why it's not cursed anymore. Oh, did I sell the cursed one? Jesus, you guys gotta stop me. You guys can't let me keep doing this stuff to myself. Moonpie Dumplings. Have you used GitOps style software? I'm currently using Flux CD and configure my Kubernetes cluster. Curious, what are your thoughts? I haven't tried Flux. Yeah, I mean, GitOps type software. I mean, I've used some things. The main ones that I know of that are kind of kicking around are in Killer Coda. I know that there is Flux, if you want to go play with Flux, which you mentioned you're using. So people that want to play with Flux. And then I thought the other one that kind of does that is the Argo CD. Is that not Argo CD? But I mean, I guess it depends exactly what you're doing with this stuff. Where's Argo? Is Argo gone? Did you guys see that? I don't see it. They released a new certified Kubernetes security course. I saw that Hans Wusterkamp mentioned it earlier today on LinkedIn. So he put a new one up here. It's probably at the bottom. I don't know. It's supposed to be in there somewhere. Oh, I probably did. Yeah, I don't know where it was. Argo. It's got an. Oh, there it is. There it is. I was looking for the little character, and I just was looking here, I guess. Yeah, there he is. Argo. I don't know how good this is. It looks like two different people have made project stuff for it. Let's see. This one is 8 scenarios for workflows, and this one is. Jeez, that's 36. So no, I haven't played with that, but I know where I would go if I was gonna try to get a little better at it. I haven't played with that much, unfortunately. All right, I gotta finish this up and then probably get off of here. Tomorrow will be more serious. We're gonna be doing the unit 7 and 8 of our course, so we can get it done and out of the way before I'm gone for a week. I don't have to worry about it. Also, I have to. Oh man, I got a lot of stuff going on. I gotta get ready for my next set of courses for the college that I'm teaching. I got to get ready. Thankfully, I have a week off from the college that I'm taking, so my doctorate gives me a week off while I'm in Hawaii. I won't have that college for a week, so that'd be kind of nice. Got that going for me. Man, if that stupid gun would just shoot. I need to get more attack speed. If I could get those shooting at the normal speed, this map would clear way faster, and we wouldn't have to. I really wouldn't have to move at all. All right, we don't want that because it's going to take away our crit. I don't want it. Yep, don't want it. And then we're going to take more damage. And then, so I don't believe it. How are these guns doing more? I still don't believe it. All right, we're going to take that. We're just going to hold on to those guns for now if we want to take them. More ranged. Don't want none of that. Don't want none of that. I almost just want to take this and then go grab those fire things, even though I don't really want them. Screw it. We're taking all of it. All right. Teach at DeVry. I teach at DeVry, and I am working on my doctorate through GCU, which is Grand Canyon University. I got about 2.5, maybe a little over two years left on the doctorate. Although I am going to start really hitting it hard. I got my first residency coming up in early December, so I probably won't stream right at the beginning of December. And then I will be, once I kind of pass that first residency, then I'm going to be really set on my course. And I don't like drawing things out. So like I know some people are like, oh, I'm just going to take like 7 or 8 years to write my dissertation. I'm not doing that shit. I'll write that dissertation in a few months, man. Like there's no way I'm just going to sit around and like dick around and not get that thing done. Like that doesn't make any sense to me. What did I get? Reach level 40% blood steel. Nice. So I think I just unlocked a character with that. We'll take that. Take that. We'll take this, so our crit chance is even higher. We don't want to take that. We don't want any of that. Take the fish hook so we get more curse. And that's good for now. Alright. We got to decide. I think we're gonna switch over to these guns here in a second, but let's see. Let's see how many levels we can get to. Oh yeah, this is starting to scale out of control. So they're really they're really going over the top on the hit points for these monsters now. So we'll see if we can survive. Oh jeez, we'll see if we can survive a few more levels. Ricochet would be really good because Ricochet would give us basically every gun would do twice as much damage, which is huge because it would immediately be ricocheting to other enemies with no loss of damage. So that's huge. We're doing pretty all right on damage still, but we're not like really pushing any. We're doing 3,300. I saw 3,300 as one of my highs. Don't die. Don't die. That's the rule. Don't die. Nope, 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 nope. Alright. Oh, whatever. Take the stupid fish. I'll take attack speed because that's going to make these guns even better. And then we'll sell the one that did the least. We'll take that. We'll take regen. None of that's any good. None of that's worth it. Take that to get it out of the way. And then we'll get ready to take another one of those. Alright, we got more bosses. 3 bosses at a time now. Ah, that's game. 2 hits, game. Win a run with Doctor. Well, that was pretty good. Alright. For guys that were around, I'm updating our Unit 7 and then I'll do the Unit 8 stuff. My lab or my home network is all jacked up, so I'm not able to get into the lab right now because apparently my Cox internet's down. So I'm actually talking to you guys through my Sentry link. You beat the builder, really easy. But isn't the builder you just let him just all the stuff go to the unit? What did you beat him with? I've been trying to beat it with the slingshot, and that's just not doing it for me. So. Yeah, that's what I normally do. Yeah, slingshot, and then I try to let the turret do most everything. But yeah, I have to go out and get the trees and stuff, but it's not great. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna hop off of here. I don't think anybody. Let's see if anybody I know is streaming here. So let's go look for. Where'd this other one go? I think I minimized our other Twitch chat there. Yeah, you have to upgrade the slingshot to red. Yeah. Fair enough. Let's go find somebody to raid. I don't have anybody on that I know. That's fun. So we won't bother with raiding. Plus there's just a few of us hanging out here anyway. So we'll go to our end of recording. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming by, and I will probably be. Oops, that's the wrong one. End of stream right here. I will be around tomorrow. We'll do our recordings tomorrow. And that'll be weird because I'll do the recording before we actually do the course, right? So that'll probably throw some people off. And then Sunday I'm traveling, so I'll be gone. And I will be out of town until Saturday where I'm traveling back, so I won't probably want to do anything on Saturday next week. I'm going to try to get Sending Grounds to come in and still talk to you guys because he's on the docket for that week. And he'll come in and talk to you guys about automation if I can still get him. So, all right, for everybody else, I will see you guys